Thank you, Mandy. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And welcome to this Intel Theatre. And thank you, Intel, for giving me an opportunity to present here. Joint work that we have been doing on the platform at EDPR, which is a Sequretek product. So Sequretek as a company, our mission is to simplify security specifically at the endpoint. And over the next 10-15 minutes, I'm going to talk about how we do that with work and support from Intel. All of us are aware about brand awareness, digital and cyber attacks in the digital world. This conference is full of people talking about these numbers and what it means from an endpoint perspective. A lot of attacks happening around us, a lot of complexity around us, and in the context of cyber world, what keeps CXOs and CIOs and board awake at the night is these numbers that you see there, the impact it has on brand, impact it has on the overall value proposition that these companies offer. There is a big shift which is happening if you look at the last 5 years. The shift is from network and protecting the perimeter to endpoints and users and employees becoming the perimeter of organizations. So today, with zero network and zero resistance on the network, we are talking about the entire shift moving to endpoint and employees here. Three critical aspects that we need to worry about. Are we protecting ourselves from external threats, whether they are known or unknown external threats in the form of zero-day and APTs? Second is, do we have enough control and check on insiders and what is happening from an insider attack perspective? And third is, are we taking care of all the vulnerabilities that are there at these endpoints? So with endpoints becoming the new perimeter, it is only important that we start looking at endpoints from a perspective where total protection and total we take care of the entire hardware and leverage the endpoint in totality, both from the software aspect and from an hardware aspect. I'm going to talk about three scenarios here. The first scenario is, what do we do for the known attacks? Known attacks today are form jacking, crypto jacking, ransomware, and all the traditional malware that all of us are aware about. The way these malware come into your environment, the way they start interpreting and manipulating your environment, what we need to really worry about from an endpoint perspective is, are we aware about the attack surface? Are we aware about the gaps that are being exploited? And are we aware about why these gaps exist? At Sequretek EDPR, what we do is we provide you a complete visibility, protection and response to these attacks as they happen and before they happen. So there is a machine learning algorithm that the product has which takes care of the entire attack scenario, the entire attack pattern, and it gives you a complete visibility from your known attacks that are happening. The second scenario that we need to look at is the unknown attacks. These are the APTs and the zero days that we worry about. Typically, the response today, if you look across the hall and across various offerings, you have multi-products that go and respond to these attacks. You have the basic EDR, anti-APT, patch management, whitelisting, bunch of technologies that you use today to protect yourself against the unknown. And herein lies the complexity. The complexity here is many of these products need to work in tandem to give you a complete protection against unknown. From our perspective at Sequretek, there is one product that does all of these components, whether it is EDR, whether it is patching, whether DLP, all these various components is bundled into a single product, a single console, a single agent running on your endpoint and making sure that you have a full visibility of your environment and you are able to protect and respond to unknown threats. The third scenario that we need to worry about is errors that humans commit, and employees and the users of organizations clearly have various aspects that we need to worry about. Who has access to what time these systems are updated, are these systems being run the way they are supposed to run. And to tackle this human malware issue, again you got to have visibility of your endpoint. You got to have a complete understanding on what is running from a single pane of glass. So today, again, technologies give you multiple options. They give you too many different panes, too many different visibility consoles. From a Sequretek EDPR, what we do is one single console, one single pane of glass that gives you a complete inventory, that makes sure that you are able to react and respond to vulnerabilities that exist in your environment, and make sure that these vulnerabilities are addressed effectively either through whitelisting or patching or various solutions that are possible within the environment. I'll change the track here and look at what we have been doing with Intel. As you can see, there are too many components, technology components that we have embedded and bundled in a single product. Almost 5-6 different technologies that I spoke of, ranging from the EDR, which ensures that your malware, you are protected against malwares and 0 days, patching, whitelisting, DLP, vulnerability management. So too many components there. The work that we have been doing with Intel is using their AMS technology, TDT technology specifically to move the entire security workload